Yo, this is Vivian, which is our first ever Ether Anomaly unit in Zenless Zone Zero, and she's going to be coming out within a week here, and I want to talk about her kit and do a little showcase talking about the character and stuff like that. I'll have more when she actually comes out, but for today, we have a little glimpse of her kit. As you know, every Zenless character has a essay for their kit, but in reality, they're never really that difficult to actually understand. She's similar to Bernice in a lot of ways, where she is a off-field anomaly agent, and that is her main playstyle of playing. But without further ado, let's get right into it. And before I forget, all of this footage is brought to you thanks to the creator server. Thank you for allowing me to provide this video. All right, so before showing off some showcases, I just want to talk about her kit and how her gameplay loop pretty much goes through. So her core allows her to do these things called blooms, and when she does blooms, it'll do pretty much like a disorder of her own type, and it does it based off of whatever the attribute anomaly that you did is, and it has different percentages based on the element you do. As you see, ether, you have your shock, you have your burn, you have physical, and you have ice here. She also has two modes that she's in that allow her to do these blooms. Her feather flock state is pretty much what you're playing around the entire time. And she has two ways she can go into this. One is doing her basic N4 combo when she's flying like this. And if you stay too long, by the way, when you're flying, which you probably won't be in combat, you won't actually be able to get the swap off. As you can see, these stacks at the top here. So once I do this N4 right here, and then I go, and then I swap, once she does the slam, you can see all of those turn into guard feathers, and once you have those guard feathers, that is when you are going to be able to do the big blooms, as you can see. This guy just got insta-tapped, by the way. I didn't even think they'd die that fast. But that is pretty much her basic gameplay loop. You can also go into the feather flock state by getting attacked by an enemy. So if we let this guy, let's go for an enemy that attacks me more, maybe like a Farbati. So we go here, and once you go into a parry onto her, she will immediately go into it, as you can see, and she will slam down like that, and that's also going to turn your feathers into guard feathers there. And if you didn't see that, pretty much before it is a guard feather, it's like a little circle inside, and then it expands to the big circle on the outside. So right here, as you can see, right now I have 3 feathers, and then once I swap, all of those are going to turn into guard feathers. Pretty simple there. But besides that, that's pretty much all, for Vivian there.